How you doing, YouTube? It's Big Abe McCabe with you, aka Mr. Negativity, back again with you with another video. We're here at the dog park, trying to take my princess, my faithful companion, trying to take her to the dog park. She's over here, patiently waiting. Hi, girlie. Over the dog park. Gotta say, oh, gotta talk. Dog park, gotta talk. Say, oh, woo, 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 woo. Gotta talk. Woo, 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 woo. Anyways, she wants to go to the dog park. There's one problem with that. The dog park is closed because you got the amigos over here are mowing the dog park. Not their fault. I forgot it's Wednesday. Wednesday, dog park gets mowed. It's got to get done sometime. So we got to sit here and wait for the dog park to open. I'm not against the amigos, by the way. They work hard. I, I'm all for everybody's right to work. Everybody's got to work. The only problem with that is every time I roll up to Home Depot, they all scatter like roaches. I'm trying to hide. So I'm moving this weekend. I need a couple of amigos to help me carry a couch and a king size bed. Just a couple blocks, not too far. But every time I roll up, they see my VA plates and they think I'm ice or something. I really don't give a shit. I'm just trying to hire you. But they always take off on me. So that's the situation I'm in. Anyways, today's video is going to be about relationships. Like I said, I'm Mr. Negativity back again with advice. If you listen to it, it's guaranteed to fuck up your life. Now, just because I made bad decisions doesn't mean why you shouldn't too. If I fucked up my life, you gotta fuck up yours too. That's the way I look at life. Actually, positively speaking, which doesn't happen very often, my life is pretty good right now. And it's all because I'm single. Let me tell you why you should stay single and why if you are in a happy relationship, you should always try to fuck it up. Why you should always cheat on her before she cheats on you. Today is going to be a quick video, because it's pretty obvious why relationships suck. First of all, women are very, very materialistic. Everybody knows that. If it wasn't for the purpose of procreation, really, women would be worthless, to be honest with you, because they're very materialistic. But I don't judge, because that being materialistic in a way is shallow. And I'm shallow too. I like women with big tits and beautiful, nice and tight. So I think my experience when I was younger with women was actually a very positive one. My dad was very, very gentlemanlike. I was raised in military school, military academy, and the military pretty much my whole life. So I was raised to be a gentleman. I always treated women with respect, with kindness, buy flowers, pull up chairs. And let me tell you that none of that shit works. Because until 5 years ago, I was actually a gentleman. I've treated my ex with a lot of love and respect. I didn't cheat on her, put her first and everything, until she got bored. And that is the problem with you dumbass hoes uh, in this day and age, is that you don't know how to treat a nice guy. You don't know how to understand a nice guy. You don't know how to take it. You're not used to men actually being nice to you just to be nice. You're not used to men being good to you just because they're gentlemen. You know. Plus, you are taught at an early age that you can always work what you got to get what you want. With supply and demand this day and age, I mean, so many millionaires and multi-millionaires have been created with the new, IT bubble that's going on right now. Is that a woman, even if a woman is halfway decent, she thinks she can pick and choose. See, that doesn't impress me. I've already lived overseas. I've been with a lot of beautiful ladies in my life to where that does not impress me anymore. I'm looking for something more. So what I've learned in the last 5 years about women is that if you're not cheating on her, or at least making her think you tried to cheat on her, she's probably gonna get bored and cheat on you first. Because if you got too much time on her hand, if let's say with a hot girlfriend, right? And if she got too much time on her hand, to where she's not worried about you cheating, she's got to be looking around to cheat. Especially with how many desperate fat dudes out there with a little bit of money who's going to be hitting on your woman all the time. So since the relationship is going to break up anyways, of course that's negatively speaking, why not have some fun and cheat on her first and make her, feel what you would have felt anyways when she would have cheated on you, right? Man, let me remind you at this juncture right here, it's important to remind you that I'm not a doctor. I'm obviously not a mental health specialist. I'm not a psychologist. I can't even spell the word psychologist. I think there's a P, a Y, an X, and a Z there somewhere. Anyways, I'm not a shrink. So I'm just over here, guy, talking out of experience over here, trying to give you some advice that guaranteed to fuck up your life. So probably if you want to do good in life, do the opposite. For me, I like being negative because venting is fun. It's fun to vent. Let me tell you why this. Why tell you why the second important reason why you should always be cheating on her, or better yet, why you should just stay single. Why not date? I kid you not. Ever since I changed my perspective on women, ever since I stopped treating them like ladies, ever since I stopped treating them like hoes, ever since I stopped giving a damn, I'm actually getting laid every weekend with high quality ladies. It seems like if you care, you show desperation. That's the second reason why you should always never be faithful to the woman you care about. Not the woman you love. I'm not saying you should go cheat on your wife, because if you're up to that point, you're screwed anyways. She already got you for half everything you own, and you better walk the line or find you a good lawyer. So I definitely don't cheat on your wife because you don't want to lose half your stuff. Nobody does. The best thing to do in that situation and not to get married at all, right? Why should you get married and lose half your stuff when she's going to move on and get bored eventually anyways? When she's going to cheat on you eventually anyways? When you're probably going to cheat on her anyways? Why should you even try to do shit like that? That'd be stupid to get married. For me personally, I like to stay single. Single life is fun. It's better that way. It's better to stay single, right? What's wrong with this right here? Check this out. What's wrong with her? Like my princess. See, she's perfect. She's smart. Me. She cares about me. I trust her. She trusts me. As far as all the sexual stuff, I could get that on the weekend with anybody. I can fly to Vegas and do whatever I want. Why commit to somebody who you're going to cheat on eventually? Why should you be with somebody who's always evaluating their options? The single life is awesome, my friend. Trust me, it's better that way. That is probably the most important reason why you should always fuck up a happy relationship. And best yet, not to get in a relationship anyways. Who said you have to commit? The age of commitment is gone. The age of true love is gone. I had a woman once that told me she loved me day and night. Turned out to be that she loved everything. She loved Starbucks, coffee. She loved springtime and rain showers and morning dew and the birds chirping and all that bullshit. She wrote me a poem because she told me she loved me. She used to tell me, Abe, I love you so much, I can't breathe without you. Lying ass bitch. We've been broken up 5 years. She's still breathing. She's still alive. So obviously she was lying the whole time. So why not take the advantage of the situation and dump her ass first? Cheat on her ass first. Get as much as you can for your own benefit out of the relationship first. Because eventually she's gonna cheat on you anyways. That is a guarantee. Until you're married, and then you better hope she cheats, but get some evidence. That's my 2 cents on that. I don't know. Some people call me Mr. Negativity. I just tell it like it is. Peace.